Hi, my name is Shanti Kumar. You are welcome for this session. You can search my name on Google with Shanti Kumar V and you will get the LinkedIn profile. Today's topic is on DevSecOps, how it is evolving into AI, how this is transforming into AI. We are going to discuss in these slides. So, to secure the enterprise intelligence, we need to transform into AI DevSecOps. Basically, in the past, we used to work with code repositories, CI/CD pipelines, and applications to secure them by using risk mitigations, risk planning, all that kind of major activities. Now, if you go to the right side in this slide, the current AI era has got AI brains. It means models we are designing, developing, and learning from models from different data sets. Learning is the predictions, the analytics, such kind of forecasting and dashboards. We are learning it, and we are adapting some kind of decisions through that process. Those are all coming through the AI brains. Then next one is, if you see enterprise intelligence, how enterprise intelligence is improving it with insights. What are the insights? We collected different data sets to run the model, to train them, to fix them particular functionality, and predictions are identified it, and automation is done it in different workflows also. All these are related with the enterprise intelligence areas. Earlier we used to work with the applications has got particular command, only through that command only it need to execute, it won't go beyond that. But here, through the agentic AI, we are doing intelligent processes. Then what are the data networks? Data networks are related. We are building different data sets from the legacy data sets and making them processing into quantum computing, such kind of large data sets, process areas, and making the vector databases for easy transaction accesses in any kind of data. It is linear process or non-linear process related data pieces, and we use them on different knowledge graphics. Knowledge graphics means different datasets can create the dashboards. Dashboards can have different prediction graphs also. Those are we are building under data networks. Then the next one is autonomous agents. We are building it. We are deciding what to build, what are the intelligence need to be built, it, how the scope of the intelligence can go without reaching the beyond the scope. Then how it is going to act according to that, and optimizing that through the human approvals in between them. So this is the overall gamut of the AI systems we are working currently, and we are going to see how DevSecOps is going to be working with AI DevSecOps. You have seen in the previous slide about the DevSecOps and the difference between DevSecOps and AI DevSecOps in high level. In this slide, we are going to see how from code to intelligence we are moving forward. In AI era, we are expanding the security perimeter with AI models, vector databases, agents, and business decisions. Inside these circles, how it is protected, the applications are protected, servers are protected, containers are protected, and pipelines are protected. So when you are moving from legacy code to intelligence code, you need to build models. To build the models, you need to design the vector databases by pulling data sets into different segments. And we are building the agents. The agents are built for different functions. If you take any business function, we are dividing them into sub-functions. Each sub-function wise, we can have agents built. And business decisions are forecasted by agents. The agents are giving the results with faster. And sometimes we are going to use agentic AI with intelligent agents also. That's all in this slide. We will move forward. In this slide, we are going to see how AI is changing everything. When you talk about AI, AI has got layers to create new risks in each layer. First layer, if you see left side, training data is there, where models need for training models and fixing them for particular functionality. Then foundation models are there. When you fix it, those are the foundation models with base data. Then in future, whatever new data is coming up, we're going to retrain the models as per the standards, model design development standards in AI lifecycle. Then vector databases, we are designing and developing it and implementing it for different models also. Then we're also working on the prompt systems. Prompt systems means automatic prompting can be made it through AI agents, agentic AI, where there will be controls to write the prompts also. There is a scope to write the prompt also. Contextual wise, we are going to give the specifications to AI agents to design the prompts, and human verification is required on critical prompts design also. Then autonomous agents are designing it, as we have been discussing intelligent agents. These are the intelligent agents, autonomous agents. And for them, if you see in this circle and circular cubes, top one is training data, second one is foundation models, third one is vector databases, prompt systems are there, autonomous agents are there. If you see the left side, data poisoning risk is there with the training data. In data, there can be invalid data also, or unfiltered data also can be there. Then it obviously we need to call it poisonous data. And model positioning is there, depends on the vector databases, how we are getting the results, training results. Then we are also working with the data leakages, like prompts you are designing it. Prompts can leak, hackers can leak it, we need to protect it, that kind of things. And prompt systems are having the version controls also for different prompt sets, and those can be there as a part of the database also. Then autonomous agents are there. With autonomous agents, we have agent manipulations are there. If you see right side circles and arrow marks, there are agent manipulations can be there. Those can be controlled by the SecOps guys. Then vector attacks will be there. On vector databases, we have pulled it on different data content, and that can be attacked also to by hackers. Then prompt injection also can be identified, it how it is injected, how it can be tampered also. All these threats are coming under different layers of the AI system design. We'll move to next slide. What are the new threats for AI systems? We need to make defense for them. One is prompt injection, threats will be there. Model poisoning also will be there. How it is going to be poisoned? We discussed about poison data, invalid data, unfiltered data, such kind of things. So that is attacking the models basically with the poison data. The wrong decisions are given to the management in the dashboards. So data leakage is there. Yes, data can leak. It can be tampered also without having security principles followed, like identity access management, such kind of principles. Then hallucinations. Example, if you take a student database, if the status of the result, pass fail, is not filled, then what happens? Automatically, the agent is going to fill it with its intelligence. The data can be failed or passed, but randomly it can fill also. Then it is called hallucination. It means the passed people can be shown as failed, people can be shown as passed also. You might have seen in the government results in the past years in India, we have seen such kind of scenarios, many. So that hallucinations control need to be there under threat control. Then agent manipulation will be there. It can manipulate any kind of thing. The agent can manipulate any kind of thing. Then depends on the design, depends on the application functionality. We need to have control. So we need to have threat control also. That's all in this slide. How you can predict, and you don't need to react it when you predict it. It has got different process here. The AI powered security is followed threat detection, and it analyzes the detection and it acts by giving the response to that. So if you see the circle on AI security engine, you have right side predictions are there, preventions are there, protections are there. We had in the past risk management protocols also in legacy practices. The similar ones are here, but which is going to work on the AI modules, right? So the function is different. The threat modeling function is different. Threat identification and acting is different. Acting on what activity you are acting, you need to design it here. Earlier we worked on the software development life cycle. According to that we worked it, but we don't have SDLC here. We have a life cycle. A life cycle has got different layers. According to the layer, we need to work for applying the threats, detecting them, and responding to them. That's all in this slide. Nowadays, everybody is talking about the governance as code. What is it actually? Governance must be automated. How it is automated? If you take any AI model, it has got compliance. Under compliance, you have a IT standard governance, and it has got regulatory compliance for that business domain. Those will be followed in the step one. And bias testing is there. Bias is if a agent says this is only the option like that, you should not believe that, we should not trust that, we should validate that. So that bias testing need to be done through the testing process. Then model approvals will be there. The models need to be evaluated by testing results and by taking different training data sets. Updated data sets need to be taken. Then that need to be validated and approved. Then you have audit logging also. Audit logging contains log files, and it has got justifications, it has got solutions, what solutions agentic AI has taken it, and root causes. All those are going to be logged as per the regulatory governance policies. Then you have explainability. What is the explainability? We are going to explain particular reasons, root causes, and solutions, such kind of things in every AI actions. Those are going to be there in the log files, also in the repositories also for that application purpose. So these are the 5 steps need to be followed under governance as code. That's all in this slide. You might have had guardrails in many posts in LinkedIn. What are the guardrails? Agent needs guardrails. Why it is, how it is. Autonomy requires accountability. What is autonomy? Autonomy is independent decision taking modules like AI agents, agentic AI. Autonomous agents are there, and we need to take actions on with the governance. Governed actions are required with boundaries defining, designing it. Then transparent operations are there. Then trusted outcomes need to be there. It means all these need to be validated. If you see in the previous cycle, code to intelligence, we have 5 steps. Those steps can be followed here, applied those practices also under governance guardrails also. Then if you see the circle, all policies are there, then access controls are there, approval workflows are there, approved workflows, it can be, audit trails can be there, and compliance checks will be there, regulatory compliance checks and IT governance following also. Then business workflows are there, then risk monitoring is there. All these are controlled with different guardrails. So each step you have a guardrail or one or more guardrails. It depends on the size of the process step we follow. Then agents are being controlled through these guardrails completely, and with human verification also on need basis or fixed stage wise also, or milestones are there. At different milestones it can be verified by the human also. Monitoring and log files monitoring will be there obviously by the audit checks. Then if you see the right side, clear guardrails are applied, controlled autonomy is applied, real-time oversights are there, then accountability built in is there. Accountability is according to the log files also, you can monitor through some agents how the other agents are working, how they are taking decisions, are they following rules given in the model, all those. Then trusted execution is there. Yes, the trusted execution depends on the policies, how you made it, how the guardrails are made, how the governance policies are made with the different steps. We'll move to next slide. how the future leader should be there in DevSecOps, AI DevSecOps particularly. So he need to have vision, lead AI transformation with the vision, and strategy need to be should be in the place. Governance should be in place, and impacts need to be identified under threats predictions. Then security processes need to be applied. It protect what matters. Then cloud operations need to be there, and under cloud also identity access management principles under governance need to be followed, and automation is part of this AI implementation. Then governance policies, controls, and auditability should be there as we discussed in the previous slides. Then compliance standards, risks and ethics need to be followed. AI operations need to be adapted it. So for models, agents, other applicable areas also. So if you are working on the AI leadership, DevSecOps leadership, you need to have all these qualifications. So you need to assume how you can be transformed from DevSecOps to AI DevSecOps. So to follow that role in your profile, you need to learn a lot. You need to build a lot to make the trust by the customers or the companies. Your profile is fit for that. We'll see in the next slide. What is trust at scale? How you can build it? You need to move fast in the AI era as DevSecOps, as a legacy professional, and you need to identify governance, how governance can be applied to AI. You need to earn the trust by building some kind of samples, work samples in your profile. Then enterprise intelligence need to be handled in view of data, in view of agents, in view of models also. And DevSecOps is no longer about securing code, it is about securing enterprise intelligence. We discussed in the beginning of the slides about this enterprise intelligence also, how responsible these people are to build enterprise intelligence in overall government, being a DevSecOps professional. We'll see in the next slide. So finally, I have a proposal for you. If you are having more than 5 years experience in DevSecOps in the industry, you can be converted into a DevSecOps architect by our scaling up program. How we are going to do it here, you can see you will be scaled up into security leadership for the AI era with traditional DevSecOps engineer role into a DevSecOps architect roles. So you'll be learning all those things. You'll be through the weekly sessions, you'll be building different tasks. Those tasks you are going to put them in the demos as a proof of learning, proof of demonstrated with the coach. And those demos are going to be validated by any recruiter. Immediately they will fill the positions with your profile. That is the benefit you are going to get it. And another thing, this is not the first time we are doing, where we have done for different technologies, cloud DevOps in the past, and recently since 2 years we have been doing it for AI practices areas for different roles also. The employers who saw these profiles, they honored well the candidates and they offered higher roles, higher packages also, and in fact they got in the market, in the job market, multiple offers also. So please connect with me, and details are given in the slide, and you can direct message me with your updated profile, actual profile, then we'll have a call. Thanks for watching.